Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I am now in Holly Beach, Louisiana, which is about 30 miles east of the Texas border. And there's not much to see here except the beach, which I'll show you in a few minutes. But I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about this new adventure that I've recently started. And by the way, I have the blind closed behind me because if I have it open, it lets in so much light that my video camera judges the exposure based on that, and then my face just turns out black. And another thing, I've been using this lapel microphone for about the last 9 months, I think. And just recently, it has started failing, where it's just kind of cutting out, or for a few seconds or for a long time. It took me a while to figure out what was wrong. But right here, where this goes into the camera, the wire right there started separating to where it wasn't making a good connection. So I got to get a new one of those, and I've only been able to find where to get them on Amazon. So I've ordered a couple more of them. So my last couple videos, you may have heard some wind noise, and that's why, or kind of inconsistent volume on my speaking, and that's what the main reason for the lapel microphone is, so that my speaking volume is consistent throughout the video, and it also greatly cuts down on the wind noise. It's a real good microphone. It uses a battery in here that is, I think, an amplifier. So I don't like having to use the battery, but the battery really has lasted an amazingly long time. That's not the problem. Although it is kind of bulky. So when I go outside on the beach, you're going to hear some wind noise. So my new adventure is driving my motorhome from Texas to Florida, and then from there going north. And I started this new adventure at Eagle Pass, Texas, right on the Rio Grande, at the Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino, where I did a video about that place. And then from there I went over to do a video at Port Aransas, and the next day to Magnolia Beach, and then the next day to Surfside Beach. Then I spent 3 days in Galveston, and then my last Texas video was at Port Arthur. So as I'm making my way to Florida, I'm staying at these locations 1 or 2 or 3 days, depending on what's there. So from here, I'm going to Lafayette, Louisiana, then New Orleans, and then over to Gulfport and Biloxi, Mississippi, and then Mobile, Alabama, then Pensacola, Florida, Panama Beach, up to Tallahassee, and then I'm going to spend about 2 weeks in the Disney World Orlando area, and then go over to Cape Canaveral, then work my way down to Miami. Then when I'm in Miami, I already have a reservation to go on a 7-day cruise on the world's largest sailing ship. And all the cruises I've done before, which is 12, have been on the big ocean cruise ships. This will be my first sailing ship, and it's the world's largest sailing ship. It goes out of Barbados, so I fly from Miami to Barbados and back to Miami, and then I'm going up to Tampa area on the Florida West Coast, then up to St. Augustine, Jacksonville, and then from there going up to Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, and then back to my home base in Lavernia, Texas. So this whole trip is going to take almost 4 months. So I'll be getting back to my home base around mid-April. And that's when they're having the San Antonio Fiesta, which lasts, I think, 10 days. So this will be my first time going to the San Antonio Fiesta. So I just wanted to let you know about this new adventure that I'm going to be doing for the next few months. So I hope you follow along with me, and I stop and video something whenever I find anything interesting along the way. So now I'm going to go outside and show you the beach at Holly Beach, Louisiana. And this is a very, very small community, and I haven't been able to find anything else interesting to do here except go to the beach. There is not even a parking lot here. There's 2 RVs here, but there really is no parking at all. Here is the Holly Beach rules, and I suspect they have had some trouble with spring breakers, college kids. I've already walked out on the beach, and it looks too sandy for me to be driving out there for sure. And it does warn you right here about the loose sand. In fact, it says no driving beyond this point. The sand here looks pretty nice. It looks kind of fluffy in some places. Over here it looks really soft. However, in a lot of places it is mixed in with a lot of shell. But still, it's a lot better than your typical beach in Texas. It's a really huge beach in both directions. Goes down as far as I can see. So this would be a fun place to spend a warm summer's day. However, there's no facilities. You got to bring everything you need. Even right along the water line here, it's not too bad. The sand looks pretty nice here. Got some good waves coming in, so if you're passing by this area, it would be a nice place to stop and have a little fun time at the beach. Well, I hope you'll join me with the rest of my trip. Good day, folks.